They were young, adventurous, and fearless, but what happened to them in the frozen wilderness of Russia remains one of the most chilling, unsolved mysteries in human history. Imagine finding a tent ripped open from the inside, bodies scattered in the snow, some missing eyes, one missing a tongue, and traces of radiation on their clothes. This is not a movie. This is real. Welcome to WTFX. In January 1959, 9 experienced hikers from the Ural Polytechnical Institute set off on a skiing expedition across the Ural Mountains in Soviet Russia. Their leader, Igor Dyatlov, was 23 years old. Each member was fit, trained, and familiar with harsh conditions. The group included women and men, all experienced in backcountry travel. Their goal was simple: reach the peak of Mount Otorten. But they never made it. Days passed, then weeks, and when searchers finally found the group's campsite, what they saw defied all logic. The hiker's tent was found on the snowy slope of what's now called Dead Mountain. But the tent wasn't destroyed from outside. It had been sliced open from the inside as if they were desperate to escape. Barefoot footprints led away from the tent into the dark, freezing woods. The first bodies were found nearly a mile away, half naked, lying face down in the snow. No shoes, no jackets. Some were hugging each other for warmth, but it gets stranger. Further into the woods, more bodies were found, some with massive internal injuries, but no external wounds. One had a crushed skull, another had shattered ribs, but no bruising or signs of a fight, and then one body was missing its tongue. Another, eyeballs gone. Several had orange-tinted skin and gray hair, despite being in their 20s. Even stranger, traces of radiation were found on their clothes. If you're still watching and your jaw's on the floor, smash that like button, subscribe to WTFX, and stick around because this story is about to get even weirder. The Soviet investigation concluded, get this, that the hikers died from a compelling natural force. That's it. They offered no clear explanation. Some said it was an avalanche, but their footprints were visible for hundreds of feet. That doesn't happen with a real avalanche. Others suspected military tests, perhaps secret Soviet weapons. After all, radioactive debris was not normal for a ski trip. Still others whispered about UFOs. There were reports of strange lights in the sky that night. But here's the most chilling part. In the journal found at the site, one hiker had written a strange final line. Now we know snowmen exist. Could they have seen something out there? Something the rest of us aren't supposed to know about? A Russian Yeti? A creature? Or something not from this earth? We may never know. But the Dyatlov Pass incident remains a real-life horror story. One with more questions than answers. And that's just one of the world's most terrifying real mysteries. Which theory do you believe? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget, more terrifying truths drop every week right here on WTFX. See you in the next one, if you can sleep.